Hey everyone, my name is Alex Salar and I'm a law school tutor out of the greater Detroit area, and my goal is to help 100 law students get through their first year successfully. In order to more efficiently go about doing that goal, I've decided to start a video series about how to succeed your first year in law school. This is going to be the first video in that series, and it's going to be about my why. Why did I decide to be a law school tutor? Why did I decide to take this goal upon myself of helping 100 students? And why am I doing it for free? Well, the answer is because law school royally pissed me off. What pissed me off about law school is that they lie to you. Well, not exactly. It's a little more intricate than that. It's actually a type of scheme called a bait and switch. Basically, a bait and switch is a type of scheme where a seller entices a buyer to look at his wares through a deal that he knows is not going to happen. For example, you see an ad or a seller advertising, "Come get this thing at a super cheap price," and then you go there and then they say, "Oh no, we don't have it, but we do have this alternative which is much more expensive." Classic bait and switch. So how does a bait and switch apply to law school? Let's go through a hypothetical. Congratulations, you did well in undergrad, you smoked the LSAT, it's your first day in law school. Your first day of lecture consists only of the professor asking you questions about a case. Why is he asking us? Doesn't he know already? Sidebar, we call this way of teaching the Socratic method. This is a type of teaching where the lecturer asks questions so that the students can come to conclusions on their own. Anyway, this happens in every class up until the end of the semester. Exams are right around the corner, and then it finally dawns on you, oh my goodness, my exam is worth my entire grade. You heard that right. In law school, only one thing affects your grade, your final exam. There's a slight exception to that though. Anyway, all semester long, professors are hammering this technique into your head of breaking down cases so that you can glean what the principle is and what the law is from the case. This skill does not help you in exams. Breaking down cases and discussing them in class is supposed to help you think like a lawyer. Law school exams are a totally different thing. So all semester long, the professor teaches you how to break down and extract the principles of law from these cases. But when exam time comes around, that's not going to help you at all. Law school exams are a completely different skill set than the one that you practice in class. So this is the bait and switch that pisses me off, because you'll do the readings all semester long, you'll pay attention in class, but that has nothing to do with your grade, and it doesn't help you on your exam. It is necessary to read the case books and participate in class to be good at the profession of being a lawyer. But to get good grades in law school, no. Mid-semester, some of you guys will realize this, like me, and you'll get some commercial outlines or you'll go to law school tutoring. The problem with law school tutoring is that they'll charge you $200-300 an hour to go through hypotheticals and do something that you would have been able to do on your own. I went to law school tutoring my first year, and that was certainly my experience. And the problem with commercial outlines is that they don't necessarily put things into context. Yes, you do have to know, and I would say even memorize the black letter law, but it's not enough to just know what it says, you have to know all the implications around it. And that finally comes back around to me and why I'm making this video series to begin with. There is such a lack of resources for 1L students to get into the mindset of thinking like a lawyer in class and keeping up with the readings, but also getting good grades and excelling at exams. So my goal with this series and with the students that I tutor is not even to just focus on exams, but to focus specifically on how to deliver good exam answers. And I can hear you now. Okay, Alex, give us the juicy stuff. How exactly do you write a good law school exam answer? I'll elaborate on this in future videos, so please subscribe to get more. But generally, there are 3 things you need to do to write a good law school exam answer, in my opinion. In my opinion. Number 1, memorize the black letter law. As a 1L, this has to be almost robotic. You have to condition yourself so that even if I wake you up with a bucket of cold water in the middle of the night, you'll still be able to tell me that a battery is an intentional contact with someone's person that's harmful or offensive. And by memorizing, I don't mean just know the words, I mean understand what counts as a contact, what counts as a person, and what counts as harmful or offensive. That's step 1. Step 2, read Getting to Maybe. Getting to Maybe. Getting to Maybe is a must-read for every first-year law student. Within that book is the technique that you implement into the exam after you memorize the substance, the rules. So don't read Getting to Maybe until you memorize the rules. Because frankly, you're just not going to have any idea what the book is talking about. But what you generally need to be aware of is that law school exams test the forks in the law and the forks in the facts. Basically, the professors want to make sure you understand how the laws interact with each other and how the facts interact with each other, and how one variation on a fact can possibly change an entire outcome of a case. Now, yes, I know first-year law students have a lot to read already, so if you don't have time to read Getting to Maybe, in a few weeks I'm going to upload a book review that includes every important thing you need to know from that book. So subscribe to get that information as soon as it comes out. Okay, so step number 1, memorize the black letter law. Step number 2, read Getting to Maybe. Step number 3 is practice. Law school exams are just like any other game. You need to practice so that you can get better. Look, I'm sure the first time you guys played Halo or Call of Duty, your KD ratio was junk, but you got better. Or the first time you played The Witcher or Skyrim, you had no idea where you were going or what you were doing or what quest you were even on. But eventually you learned how to make little Witcher potions and cast magic spells. You got good at the game. Law school exams are the exact same way. You need experience and you need to practice. So there you have it. Memorize the black letter law, read Getting to Maybe, and practice. Now later on I'll provide more materials and get into more details as I make more videos, but that's going to conclude this video for today, guys. In summary, don't freak out, keep participating in class, keep doing your readings, but don't make that your life. Your life should be getting a good grade on your final exam. And that means practicing writing law school exam answers. Also, don't freak out and buy a gorillion commercial outlines and pay hundreds of dollars on law school tutoring. At the end of the day, I'm giving out all this information for free for a reason. I want to blow the roof off of this overpriced industry because it's absolutely silly that first-year law students who have gotten into so much debt receive so little guidance on what their actual expectations are 1L year and what they need to know to succeed and get the job of their dreams. Thank you for watching my first official video, guys. So if you liked the video, please like the video, leave a comment below, subscribe for more information. Finally, this is Alex Salar, the law school hacker, the Dacian Prince, bidding you all farewell.